The Price of His Betrayals, Part 2.
Mayer thought he had struck the perfect balance, keep Joy as his bride, and still have Nina whenever he pleased. Joy believed Nina was just a loyal friend, harmless and supportive. But Nina had a plan, and it was already in motion. From then on, Nina and Mayer, with no plan for the future, began to share intimate moments at Nina's request, secret, stolen and hidden from Joy. But that was Nina's plan all along, to force her way back into Mayer's life and slowly unravel everything he was building with Joy. The more they met, the less control Mayer had over how close Nina came. What started as quiet indulgence soon turned into open access, Nina creeping closer, weaving herself into the cracks of Mayer's life. They became close again, so close that Nina even invited Mayer and Joy to dine at her restaurant. Joy, unaware, accepted with a grateful smile. But behind Nina's charming service and perfectly arranged plates, something dark was brewing, something that would soon turn their happy engagement into a ticking time bomb. As weeks passed, Mayer and Joy finally chose a wedding date and excitement began to grow. Invitations were printed, lists drawn up, and venues discussed in long evening chats. They began reaching out to friends and vendors determined to make the day unforgettable. It was during one of those conversations that Nina smoothly offered her services as both an event planner and caterer. "Let me handle it," she said with a soft smile. "It'll be my gift to you." To Joy, it felt like a blessing. "That would really take a load off our shoulders," she said cheerfully, "and it would save us so much money." Mayer, though silently torn, nodded in agreement. Nina's proposal came with the charm of ease and the illusion of generosity, and so, with no objections, she officially became the heart of their wedding planning. Nina threw herself into the wedding preparations with an intensity that surprised even her. She planned every detail meticulously: venues, decorations, guest lists. Mayer and Joy were dazzled by her professionalism. Joy, unaware of the history, even began to confide in Nina. "You're so talented," she gushed. "I'm lucky to have you organizing this." Nina smiled, a mask hiding the fire within. She secured the best caterers, ordered a grand cake, and ensured everything appeared perfect, but behind the scenes, she was orchestrating something far darker. Late at night, she worked in secrecy, preparing the final element of her plan, a poison, odorless and tasteless, that would blend seamlessly into the wedding cake. Her nights were sleepless, filled with a mixture of anticipation and anguish. She revisited every moment of betrayal, using the pain to fuel her mission. "This isn't just revenge," she whispered to herself. "It's justice." As the wedding day approached, Nina sent out invitations to everyone who had known Mayer and her during their years together. She wanted witnesses. She wanted the world to see the man who had built his fortune on lies and betrayal. Mayer, oblivious, praised Nina's work to his friends. "She's been amazing. I owe her this much," he said, without a hint of irony. Nina's parents grew suspicious. "Are you sure you're okay with this?" her mother asked. Nina forced a smile. "I'm fine, Mama. This is closure for me." Deep inside, a part of her wavered. The plan was dangerous. Could she go through with it? But then she remembered the empty years, the lonely nights, the broken promises. Her resolve hardened. She watched Mayer and Joy from a distance, their laughter echoing through the halls as they planned their future. Each laugh was a dagger to her heart, but it also fueled her determination. "They'll know," she whispered. "They'll know what betrayal costs." The days leading up to the wedding were a blur of preparations. Nina orchestrated everything with meticulous precision. She supervised the decorations, tasted the food, and ensured every detail was flawless. To the outside world, she was the picture of grace and professionalism. Inside she was a storm of fury and grief. Mare and Joy remained blissfully unaware. Mayer often stopped by to check on the progress, flashing his charming smile, oblivious to the darkness behind Nina's eyes. Joy, ever the innocent bride-to-be, spoke excitedly about her future. Nina listened, nodding and smiling, each word deepening the hollow ache in her chest. On the eve of the wedding, Nina stood alone in the venue, staring at the grand cake. It was beautiful, adorned with intricate designs. Hidden within its layers was the poison, a symbol of her shattered dreams. She traced a finger along the frosting, her mind drifting to the past. This was it, the culmination of 11 years of betrayal and sacrifice.